Hey, how's it going, YouTube? TGIF. I'm Joshua Dufferina, and I'm about to make the news a whole lot more interesting for you. But first, in my last video, I asked you what kind of person is breaking the law by grounding a child, and this is what you guys said. And today's question of today is, what kind of person is breaking the law? Let's go on to the number 4 spot. We're talking about top 4 grounding children needs to be a crime. We're on to the number 4 spot. The mother in Canada lost her temper, and what she decided to do was just ground her child. So the child was taken into an independent home, and has to live on its own. So the mother got sentenced to jail in Canada for 1 to 25 years in prison. Okay? So the child has to do whatever it wants to do by doing good stuff. Okay? We're going to go on to the number 3 spot. Let's talk about the father in Brazil. He lost his temper, and what he decided to do was just ground his daughter. So the cops are called, and when the cops came, they told the father that if you don't get your daughter out of the timeout corner, you could be sentenced to jail for lifetime. You could face life in jail, okay? So the father wouldn't listen, okay? So the father in Brazil got sentenced to jail for a lifetime, and the daughter has to be childless by doing whatever she wants to do by doing good stuff, like playing on computers, seeing restaurants, eating at restaurants, seeing Walmart at night, and all that good stuff. We're moving on to the number 2 spot. Let's talk about the foster mom. The foster mom in Cedar Park, Texas, lost her temper, and what she decided to do was just ground her foster child. Hours after the child cried in the corner. So the cops were called, and when the cops came, they talked to the foster mom that if you don't get your child out of the timeout corner, you could go to jail. But the foster mom wouldn't listen. So the foster mom is sentenced away to jail for 27 years for grounding her foster child. Luckily, when the foster mom comes out of jail, she's going to be 55 years old. Okay? And the child has to live in an independent home, into an independent home on its own. So the foster mom got sentenced away to jail for 27 years for grounding her foster child. The foster mom in Cedar Park, Texas, jailed for 27 years. Let's move on to the number 1 spot. Let's talk about a foster dad. A foster dad lost his temper, and what he decided to do was just ground her foster daughter hours after she cried in the timeout corner. After she was badly put in a corner, the daughter called the cops. So when the cops came, they talked to the foster dad, and they said, "You're under arrest, foster dad." And foster dad will say, "Arrested what for?" And the officer will say, "For grounding your foster daughter." So the foster daughter was taken into an independent home and has to live on her own by doing good stuff. And the foster dad was sentenced away to jail for 18 years. Do you guys think 18 years is enough time? What do you guys think about the story, and what should happen to the parents for disciplining a child? Anyways, viewers, that's all the resource I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy that one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.